Every single decision you make today is shaping the person you'll become tomorrow. Every choice, whether it's getting up early or hitting snooze, working hard or wasting another hour scrolling, builds or breaks, the version of you that's waiting in the future. Imagine your future self standing somewhere ahead in time watching you right now, watching the way you talk, the way you act, the way you handle challenges, the way you either give up or keep going. That version of you is silently hoping that you don't let them down. We often think of the future as something distant, something that will just happen someday. But the truth is, your future is being written in real time. Through every small action you take today, the habits you build, the mindset you nurture, and the people you surround yourself with all decide whether your future self will thank you or resent you. You can either make choices that make life easier for the person you'll become, or choices that make them wish you had tried harder. Think about it. Every moment you spend procrastinating, your future self has to pay the price. Every time you choose comfort over discipline, your future self becomes weaker. But every time you push yourself a little harder, stay focused when it's tempting to quit, or choose growth over ease, your future self grows stronger, wiser, and more successful. The life you dream of isn't built in one big leap. It's built quietly in the daily grind, in the consistency that most people overlook. Your future self is depending on you to make tough decisions today, to take care of your health, to learn new skills, to stay disciplined when no one's watching. You can't expect success if you keep delaying the things that truly matter. The hard truth is there's no shortcut to a better future. There's only effort, consistency, and patience. Every book you read, every workout you complete, every hour you spend improving your craft, these are all investments that your future self will one day cash in. It's easy to say, I'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow never really comes. It's always today, and what you do in this today is what counts. The future version of you can't go back and change what you're doing now. They'll only live with the results. Picture that person clearly. What kind of life do they have? Are they proud of you? Grateful that you pushed through when things got hard? Or are they disappointed that you settled for less, gave up too soon, and never reached your potential? You truly want a life that feels fulfilling. You must act as if your future self is your most important relationship. Treat them like someone you care about deeply. You wouldn't want to hand them a life filled with regret, bad habits, or missed opportunities. You'd want them to live with freedom, peace, and pride. That only happens when you sacrifice comfort now for growth later. Every late night you spend learning instead of complaining. Every early morning you wake up to hustle instead of scrolling. Every time you take the hard path when the easy one is calling, you're making deposits into the bank of your future. Someday those deposits will return as confidence, freedom, success, and peace of mind. So when you're tired, unmotivated, or ready to give up, remember who's watching. Remember that the person you'll be 5 or 10 years from now is silently counting on you. They're not asking you to be perfect. They're asking you to keep going, to stay disciplined, to do your best even when no one claps for you. Because one day when you look back, you'll realize that all those small sacrifices were worth it. You'll see that the pain of discipline was far lighter than the pain of regret. Your future self doesn't want excuses. They want results. They don't care about your comfort today. They care about your consistency. So stop letting laziness steal your potential. Stop waiting for motivation and start building momentum. Take responsibility for who you're becoming. Make choices today that your future self will thank you for. Because one day, you'll stand exactly where your future self is now and looking back at the person you used to be. And when that day comes, you'll either smile with pride or sigh with regret. So work harder, stay focused, and remember this truth every single day. Your future self is watching you. Don't let them down. Your future self isn't built by chance. It's built by choice. Every habit you form, every sacrifice you make, and every goal you chase today is a brick in the foundation of your tomorrow. The truth is, most people want a great future, but few are willing to do what it takes today to create it. They dream about success but stay trapped in comfort. They talk about change but never change themselves. But if you want your future self to look back with pride instead of regret, you must take full responsibility for what you do now. Let's start with your habits. The life you live today is a reflection of the habits you've built over time, and your future life will be a reflection of the habits you start building now. It's not about huge changes overnight. It's about small, consistent steps. Reading 10 pages a day may not seem like much, but do it every day for a year, and you've read several books. Working out for 30 minutes may feel like nothing, but do it daily, and you transform your body and confidence. Saving a small portion of your income might not make you rich right away, but do it consistently, and you build financial security. Great futures are not made in bursts of motivation. They are made in the quiet discipline of daily effort. Your mindset plays an equally important role. You can't build a powerful future with a weak mind. You must train your thoughts to support your growth, not destroy it. Stop telling yourself, I can't. Start saying, I'll figure it out. Stop doubting your worth. Believe that you are capable of becoming the version of yourself you admire. The truth is, mindset determines movement. If your thoughts are small, your actions will be small. But if your thoughts are big, your actions will follow. Your future self will thank you for every time you choose courage over fear, focus over distraction, and belief over doubt. Another key step is discipline, the bridge between goals and reality. You won't always feel motivated. Some days you'll want to quit, delay, or distract yourself. That's normal. But discipline means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's doing the work because it needs to be done, not because you feel inspired. The people who achieve extraordinary futures are not necessarily the most talented. They are simply the most consistent. They do what needs to be done even when it's uncomfortable. Every time you practice discipline, you're strengthening the muscles of your future self. Then comes your environment. The people you spend time with either push you closer to your potential or pull you away from it. Surround yourself with those who inspire you, challenge you, and remind you of who you can become. If your circle doesn't believe in growth, success, and ambition, then you're standing in the wrong circle. Protect your energy. Your future self depends on it. Every toxic person you distance yourself from, every distraction you remove, and every positive influence you welcome in becomes a gift to your future self. You also need clarity, a clear vision of what you want your future to look like. Don't just say, I want to be successful. Define it. What does success mean to you? What kind of person do you want to be? What kind of life do you want to live? When you visualize your future clearly, your present actions start aligning naturally. Write it down, create a vision board, or simply close your eyes and imagine the life you're working for. When your vision is clear, your purpose becomes stronger, and your excuses become weaker. But remember, building your future doesn't mean sacrificing all joy in the present. It means being intentional. It's about finding balance, working hard, resting well, and constantly growing. Your future self doesn't need perfection. They need progress. Celebrate small wins, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving forward. Every failure you face today is a lesson your future self will benefit from. Don't fear failure, fear standing still, and most importantly, take action. You can read hundreds of motivational quotes, listen to hours of speeches, and dream endlessly. But nothing changes until you do. The gap between who you are and who you want to be is filled with action. Every time you act, you shrink that gap. So start now, even if it's small, even if it's messy. Start with what you have where you are. The perfect moment will never come. Your willingness to begin makes it perfect. In the end, your future self will reflect everything you do today. Your habits, your mindset, your choices, your consistency. One day, you'll look back and either be grateful that you stayed strong or regret that you didn't. You are the author of your future, and every day is a new page. Write it with intention, courage, and effort. So don't wait for someday. Make today count. Because your future self, the one who's watching, waiting, and hoping in, deserves nothing less than your best effort. Make them proud, not sorry. Every step you take today is a promise kept to the person you're becoming. And when that day finally comes, when your future self looks back at you, they'll smile and whisper, "Thank you for not giving up." The greatest enemy of your future self isn't failure. It's procrastination. It's the silent thief that steals your time, your potential, and your dreams while whispering, "You can do it later." But later never really comes. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months. And before you realize it, another year is gone. The goals you once promised yourself slowly fade into distant wishes. The only way to stop this cycle is to confront procrastination and self-doubt head-on. Because your future self deserves action, not excuses. When you procrastinate, you're not just delaying a task, you're delaying your growth. Every time you choose comfort over commitment, you're sending a message to your future self that they're not worth the effort. That sounds harsh, but it's true. Think about it. If you constantly say, "I'll start tomorrow," what you're really saying is, "My future doesn't matter enough today." But your future self is watching, waiting and hoping that you'll finally break the pattern. To overcome procrastination, you must first understand why it happens. It's not because you're lazy. It's because your brain seeks comfort. The mind loves familiarity and avoids discomfort, but growth always hides behind discomfort. The moment you feel resistance and that urge to scroll instead of work, to sleep instead of study, to relax instead of train, that's the signal that growth is near. Discipline begins the moment motivation fades. If you can learn to act despite discomfort, you'll unlock unstoppable momentum. Start small. Don't try to change your entire life overnight. That only overwhelms you. Instead, focus on one task at a time. Set short, achievable goals and reward yourself for completing them. The satisfaction of small wins builds confidence and kills procrastination. Remember, it's better to take one small step daily than to plan a giant leap you never take. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Now let's talk about the second enemy, self-doubt. This is the quiet voice that whispers, "You're not good enough. You'll fail anyway," or "What if you're not ready?" That voice has destroyed more dreams than failure ever could. But here's the truth, no one is ever ready. You become ready by doing. Every successful person you admire once doubted themselves too. The difference is, they didn't let fear stop them. They moved forward with fear. Your self-doubt is lying to you. It's trying to protect you from failure. But in doing so, it's also protecting you from success. Every time you silence that voice and take action anyway, you strengthen your belief in yourself. Confidence isn't built by waiting for reassurance. It's built by proving your doubts wrong, one step at a time. You must also learn to forgive yourself for past mistakes. Many people stay stuck because they carry guilt from their past, for wasted time, missed chances, or bad decisions. But holding on to guilt only chains your progress. You can't drive forward while staring in the rearview mirror. Forgive yourself, not because you deserve to forget, but because your future deserves freedom. Every day is a new opportunity to start again, to rewrite your story. To stay loyal to your future self, create systems that keep you on track. Motivation is unreliable, but systems are steady. Schedule your days, set priorities, and eliminate distractions before they consume you. Surround yourself with reminders of your goals. Sticky notes, wallpapers, journals, anything that keeps your vision alive. Make your environment a reflection of your future, not your past. When procrastination tempts you, visualize your future self. See them clearly, successful, peaceful, confident, and free. Then ask yourself, what would that version of me want me to do right now? Would they want you to scroll aimlessly, or would they want you to take one step closer to your dream? When you think this way, your actions naturally align with your purpose. Also, stop comparing your progress with others. Your journey is yours alone. The moment you start comparing, you create self-doubt that shouldn't exist. You are not behind, you are in your own timeline. Growth is invisible at first, but it's happening. Trust the process even when results aren't visible. Your future self doesn't need you to be perfect. They just need you to keep going. And when it gets hard, because it will, remind yourself why you started. Remember the dreams that keep you awake at night. Remember the version of you that once believed you could do more. That fire inside you still exists. It's just buried under fear and fatigue. Reignite it. Push through even when you feel like giving up. Because every time you resist procrastination, you build resilience. Every time you silence self-doubt, you build confidence. Every time you act, even when it's uncomfortable, you move one step closer to becoming the person you were meant to be. So, promise yourself this: no more tomorrows. No more waiting for the right time, the right feeling, or the perfect plan. Start now. Your future self will not remember how tired or scared you were. They'll only remember that you kept going. Stay loyal to them. Stay loyal to your goals. Stay loyal to the life you dream of living. Because one day when you reach that future, when the struggle is behind, you and success is within your hands, and you'll look back and realize it was all worth it. You'll see that every moment of discipline, every battle with doubt, every small step mattered. And that version of you, strong, successful, and proud, will look back at you and whisper, "Thank you for never giving up on me."